Yeah, no fake promises. Yeah, keep it real with me. Yeah, whoa. Yeah,
Tragic music.
we don't.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sammy Pachour and I am back with another video today. Okay, I'm smiling because it's been a minute I haven't seen you guys, and it's been a minute you guys haven't seen me. I am here today with you guys and I just want to give you guys a little encouragement. I just want to drop a little motivational speech today for y'all, and I hope that it will help somebody. When I, what's that noise? When I realized that I was gonna come to America to live one day, I was so excited. I'm still excited, but I was so excited in the sense like everything was gonna be perfect, everything was gonna be on point, my life was gonna go from 0 swoops to 100. However, life has taught me that it wasn't gonna be like that, and it's impossible for it to be like that. No, I am still grateful for being in America, don't get me wrong. I am so grateful. I have accomplished a lot of things, but let me tell you something, guys. It all goes back to this that I'm gonna say. Nothing in life is easy. You have to work hard for what you want, and you have to believe that you're gonna get it. You have to write it down. So like I would say, if you want a car the next 3 months, write it down on a piece of paper. Tell God that, oh, I want a car the next 3 months. I want a Honda. Be specific. You can even write down the date and the time of where you would want to go and purchase that car. That's how specific you want to be when you are manifesting things and when you are praying about things. No, guys, let me tell you something. My life is not easy, and it will never be easy, because I get to understand and accept the fact of life. I get to understand that you have to work hard for things, for God to give you things. You can get things easy, but you know who will give it to you. But when God is giving you something, He's going to take you through a process. The process is what's going to make you ready to be able to manage what you get. Most of the times we ask God, oh Father God, can I get me one car, one house? When we get the car and we get the house, we didn't ask God how to maintain the car and the house, how to keep the car and the house. We just wanted a car, we just wanted a house. No, life has taught me that you have to be specific when talking to God and when manifesting about things. It's very important. And I'm telling you guys, everything that I'm about to say is from experience. Whatever I speak on my channel, I want to keep it clean. Like, I want it to be stuff that I know about. And I'm telling you, I was going through so much the other day. Like, literally, I'm going to tell you guys the story with no filter one day. But I'm working on something, and whenever I achieve that I'm working on, that would be the perfect time for me to tell you with no filter. But I am telling you, I was going through hell the other day. I didn't see a way out. I was so stressed. I'm a phone person. I love to use my phone. I was so stressed to the point where I literally could not use my phone, guys. I didn't want to talk to anybody because I didn't have anything to say. There was nothing for me to say because I was so stressed. I like to pray on my knees. To how stressed I get, I start just laying down on my back and start praying. I said, God, you are here. I don't have to call you from nowhere. You're right here. I need you. And what I was going through, it was so much, I started forgetting things. I was talking to persons on the phone and I would just go blank. It's like I'm lost from the conversation. I'm telling you guys, that's how much I was so stressed out. No, I felt like at one point I was like, this is so bad. It doesn't look like there is a solution to this problem, or how am I going to get out of this? I can't see my way out. But God knew that there was a way out. He knew that He had a way for me. But He wanted me to learn something. He wanted me to achieve something from that situation. And let me tell you what I've achieved from that situation. Lifting of faith. I have been praying for the longest while. asking God to lift my faith in him. Didn't know how he was going to do it. Or maybe I thought I was going to wake up one day with just faith and, I don't worry no more. I believe, and my faith is lifted. But that's not the way how God lift my faith. How he lift my faith was, all right, so I had a situation. It was stressing me so much. I was stressed to the point where I decided, I just said, guess what? My only option right now is to just trust God. My only option right now is to just trust God that he's going to work it out for me. Because if I don't trust him and don't tell myself that he's going to work things out for me, I am going to go insane. Because my mental state was messy, guys. I'm telling you. Right? All right. So that's where I decided, okay, I'm going to trust God because I have no other option. And trusting him was the best thing I ever did at that moment. Trust me. So I am back today to tell y'all that sometimes when you're going through a serious scenario and it feels like it's just pure darkness and there is never gonna be light again, you're not gonna see lightness for life, God is getting you ready for the brightest light. The brightest light. When you're going through the worst, there is always gonna be the best at the end of the day. Remember, Sammy Pator tell you guys, and let me tell you something. The hotter the battle is the sweeter the victory. I was so stressed to a point where I went on my church. Ever since I got saved, I don't get to go into church and worship or anything like that because of where I live and where my church is. So I would go online on church. Now for me, I'm not the person that just stick to my church only. Any church where I worship God will give me the feelings that I want to feel, spiritual feelings. I am going to be worshiping with them. I'm going to be throwing my offering there and tithes if I feel like. Okay, that's how I live. So I went on this live and I wanted the pastor to pray for me, but he was there praying for someone for so long. And I was like, I'm never can't stay on this because if I pray for the person too long, I can't manage that. I'm going to start to pray. I'm going to say, Father God, because remember, I'm stressing, guys. So I just want some prayer, I just want to come out of the fire, Like, let me tell you, y'all know what stress is like. And I'm telling you, for somebody to just tell you they were stressed and for you to be in the position, it's a whole different scenario. I was so stressed out. I was stressed. So when I was there now, and I was like waiting on him to finish praying for her so he could accept my request and pray for me too. Guys, I started to pray and I said, God, please give the man of God a word to give to everybody on this live tonight. Give him a word for each and every one of us, God. Anyway, after he finished praying for the lady, I think he prayed for 2 more persons. I was still on the line because God didn't want me to go because he wanted me to get the word that I asked for. All right, the Bible says, ask and it shall be given. So I asked and he didn't want me to go, so I was still on the line, still up, still can't wait, still I run down my time, and he decided that okay, he's gonna he's gonna accept my request now, and he accepted my request and we were on the live, and he started, when he came on the live, guys, I was so stressed out in a sense where I think he would have said to me, oh my God, the devil this and all kind of something. I think it was the world coming down. The man just be looking at me like, how are you? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you, Samantha. Then I was like, I'm here, Pastor. I'm just so stressed out right now. Like I'm just here. I was like, I'm just here. I'm here. I'm okay. How are you? You could have said that the stress kill me. I don't know how Pastor never see the night said the stress kill me. Pastor was like, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. And I saw him go down in night, and I saw him go down in night, and I saw me start feel the strength, and I start feel the strength, and I start feel the strength, and I said, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. And I said to me, Samantha, are you ready for what God is preparing you for? God is preparing you for this, and he says it. I'm not going to tell y'all until I start telling y'all. Yeah, I'm not going to tell y'all until I start telling y'all, if you understand how and what I mean by that. So he was like, are you ready for what God is preparing you for? He told me what God was preparing me for. And it wasn't strange to me. I was just like, am I ready? I'll have to get myself ready for this. It wasn't strange or anything, because I was experiencing stuff like months back, and I was like, what is this? Stuff is coming up so clear to me, but I can't understand. And when it happened, then I'll be saying to the person, I saw it yesterday clear in my vision. I saw it clear yesterday. I was in the kitchen and I saw it clear come up to me. And I was telling God, if you're doing something, please teach me how to understand. Now, when I went on the live that night, I got two things. I got the word, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. So you see, when he said that, I was like, well, this your battle, you hot like a fire, you know. So me know the victory now go normal. And then he confirmed what I was experiencing a couple months, like a month back, and I didn't understand it. So now that I understand that God is taking me to a different level in my Christianity, with my spiritual life, I will understand and I will know that whenever I see something, I should call somebody and say, you know, I see this. So if a person want to believe me, then that's fine. So I did learn two things that night from him. Now, the whole scenario that I was going through, that was taking all my memories, mashing up my head like a man problem, it was messing with my mental state, all of that. You know what I learned through all of that? You know what? No, not even learn. Yes, learn, and I learned something, and I did receive something. I learned to trust God, and I receive promotion in my faith. My faith has been lifted that day. Lifted. I am so happy. I am super happy, and I am telling you guys, whatever he gave me the word, and I'm gonna give it to you guys right now. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Whatever you're going through in this life, just know that. Just remain clean, as in a good heart, and humble. God is working a way out for you. Remember this, God's promises to us is to never leave nor to forsake us. His promise is real and true. He's the only person that will never trick us or go back on his promise. Guys, he will never leave nor forsake us. No matter how hot the battle is, trust in God. He is gonna work it out. He is gonna make a way even when it seems to be no way at all. I'm telling you, I did not see where stuff was gonna work out for me the other day, and here am I. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm alive. See? I am alive and I'm fine because God made a way. Not because I made a way, not because of money, but because God made a way where there seems to be no way. Okay, so I'm just telling you guys, hold tight. No matter how hot the battle is, don't give up. It's never done. It's never finished until God says that it's finished. Okay, so trust in the Lord and be of good courage. Lean not on your own understanding. Believe in God, and yeah, he will work things out. That's all I can say. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna tell you all a little secret. You know what I'm believing in God for? I'm believing in God for a soulmate, someone to love me despite all my flaws. And then one day we're gonna have this conversation again, because I'm having faith and I'm trusting and I'm manifesting, and I'm not really like looking someone right now, because I've never looked a guy before, but I'm just getting myself prepared. So when that Mr. Right gets here, I will be fully confident in myself and know that, okay, this man is gonna want me because I have the good qualities. And yeah, so I'm just working on myself now, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and all of that, and getting myself ready for Mr. Right. So guys, like I said, continue trusting in God, continue believing, continue believe that he will make a way when there seems to be no way. Continue to believe that he's gonna shine his light on you through your darkest. darkest days and your darkest nights, okay? It's your girl, Sammy Patour. Thank you for making it me. I love you. For all my old subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing. And for all my new subscribers, I love you guys too. And welcome to Sammy Patour's channel. Oh, please remember to like, to share, to comment, and to subscribe, and to tell a friend about your girl, Sammy Patour. Period. Pooh. Yes, Carrie.